8 years old, Danielle Rowe, who on June 8, 2023, was abducted from her school in Portmore, St. Catherine, and taken to Roosevelt Avenue in Kingston, where her throat was slashed. She was assisted by a passing motorist and taken to the Bustamante Children's Hospital. However, despite the best effort of the medical staff at the Children's Hospital, she succumbed to her injury on June 10, 2023. Kayodi Satchell, 30 years old, dental assistant of Padmore District, Redhill, St. Andrew, and Twickenham Park, St. Catherine, who was taken into custody on Friday, August 11, 2023, was positively identified on an ID parade which was held today, the 25th of August 2023. The breakthrough is a reflection of the commitment, patience, and due diligence of our investigator in this matter. And I want to commend the team that actually was involved in this investigation. It is to be noted that Ms. Satchell was an intimate partner of Danielle Rowe's father. We have not yet established a clear motive, but as the investigation proceeds, we expect that the real motive will be manifested. Ms. Satchell will be interviewed, and the formal charges will ultimately be laid in the coming week.
On the spot news media, we got the latest news. We don't care about the views, we just representing right. Put local news internationally every night. On the spot, wave that Jamaican flag from left to right. Let's get it right, y'all know the type. We ain't dealing with the hype, we make it take flight.
Yeah, man, my viewers and subscribers, what go on. A blessed and wonderful Saturday morning to each and every person out there tuning into On The Spot News Media. Now, my peeps, I don't know how we do it over on this side each and every morning. We have to give thanks and praise to the Most High Creator for the preservation of life, because life is indeed the greatest. So in the morning, my peeps, I have a few stories to share with you, the regular members of Chan Public and also members of the diaspora. So please like the video, share the video, watch the entire vlog so you can get a full understanding and a better appreciation of everything we are going in Jamaica. So watch this now, my peeps, to the name Saturday, the day when some of the ones them traverse out there to church. So whilst doing so, please remember On The Spot News Media's loyal viewers and subscribers in your immediate prayers. You definitely see how Jamaica run right now, so you know for sure. So we need that now more than ever. And to all of the regular ones them out there traversing the streets from Moran Point to Negril Point, safe travel, pon the gravel, and as always, my peeps, continuously look out on the corner here, cause the old dirty corner boy them always out there lurks. Yeah, man. So yesterday marked the start of a brand new weekend, and as always, the criminal elements out there in Jamaica, far and wide, always seem to manage to make the weekend a rather festive one in a negative light. And yesterday was most definitely one of the same, where a brazen daylight knockings and clappings robbery of another Beryllium truck smack in the middle of Mandeville, Manchester. Yeah, man, may I tell you, I'm pretty sure that many of the ones them would have seen videos making rounds on social media all over the internet, where criminal elements can be seen taking monies, bags of monies from the Beryllium courier personnels and making good their escape. Now on your screen, I can show you images of what actually took place. Now I'm going to give you the official police report as it relates to that brazen knockings and clappings, which by the way have left at least 3 persons hospitalized following that brazen knockings and clappings robbery. Now committed on Friday, August 25th, 2023, sometime about 5 p.m. at the Bank of Nova Scotia in Mandeville, Manchester. So information that men armed with high-powered weapons and handguns attacked and robbed an undetermined sum of cash from security personnel attached to the Beryllium security company. They were all in the process of transporting monies to the bank for lodgement. The men then made good their escape in a black Honda Stream, registration 7757KK, and also a silver Toyota Mark X registration not ascertained presently on your screen. Now the car escaped in the direction of Ward Avenue. Now, as it relates to one of the getaway vehicles, this black Honda Stream presently on your screen, registration 7757KK, is assigned to a grey 2011 Toyota Vitz, which is registered to a person. I'll not state his name. Now, you know yourself, you're from the Kingston 19 era. Now, if your plates were stolen, please hurry and go speak with the police ASAP, because if not, you have to go answer to how your plate end up on that vehicle were involved in that brazen daylight robbery. Yeah, man. So again, a word to the wise. So now, my peeps, this just shows the scant regard that these criminal elements have for law enforcement, because the Mandeville police station literally they're just right up the street from where it all unfolded, and only 1 or 2 police officers intervene and challenge the criminal elements we put can upon them. I would have thought that the entire Mandeville would have been flooded with police and soldier and locked down the place in such a way where them criminal elements they could not escape, and dirt settings would have been the order of the day. But there was no police, no soldier, literally, to take them on and deal with the situation a certain type of way. It's just funny how when the regular members of the public really need to see the presence of the police and army personnel, can't find them. But when criminal elements like 1214 I get pepper, yeah man, here comes a squaddy to come save the day, and 1214 is still among the land of the living. Boy, me I tell you, the thing rough, but anyway, make we continue. Now we are going to talk about another incident, my peeps, where this one really have me a certain type of way. As a 17-year-old presently on your screen was set on fire with gasoline whilst she was asleep. This took place in St. Catherine, Linstead, St. Catherine to be exact. And the teen is also a student at the Dintil High School. Now, the teen in question has been positively identified as Alicia King. Now, the official police reports suggest that they have launched a manhunt for her 18-year-old ex-boyfriend, who is, of course, accused of dousing the 17-year-old with gasoline before setting her on fire while she slept. The incident occurred sometime about 6 a.m. on Thursday morning. The teen is currently battling for her life in the hospital with over 60% of her body being badly burnt. It is unclear as to what led to the incident, but On the Spot News Media understands that they were once in a relationship. The girl's attacker has been on the run since that particular incident took place. It is being alleged that he has been threatening members of her family as well as relatives of the victim. Now, Anybody out there we know this criminal element here, this whole dirty boy here, me need a picture for him because he needs to be known. These type of predators and perpetrators of these type of wicked acts cannot just be swept under the carpet or to be protected by anyone. Even if you're related to this person, remember you have female family members also. He has wronged this family. He has wronged this child. And he should face the harshest punishment for his crimes. So give him up before Officer Yeman Pick has to be deployed in search of him. A word to the wise. Now, my peeps, I'm going to say something, and not just to the young female that is now battling for her life, but this also serves for other teenage girls out there going to school. When your parents send you to school, it is for you to focus on your education and your education only. Do not be sidetracked and take on relationships at such a tender age. Your mind is not fully developed to handle the seriousness of what it takes to foster and be involved in a serious relationship. Relationships like these, in most cases, ends with a broken heart, or in the most extreme circumstances, you may be in a similar situation as that of Alicia King, or even worse, you can end up losing your life. So leave grown-up things for grown-ups. You will have enough time. Forget a man, and for males, forget a woman, if so be the case. When you're going to school, your sole purpose is to get a good education. That's it. Now over there in the troubled, war-torn, crime-riddled St. James Police Division, this man presently on your screen, who is affectionately called Tanto Blocks, or Noel in the streets, lose him 3 pints as criminal elements full him up with a hail of bullets, leaving him lifeless, no longer among the land of the living. Now, this took place in a place known as Cyril Gully in Mobile. So for those who have never heard that name before, Cyril Gully is basically the lower part of Princess Street, right when you turn from Dome Street, so basically behind Senior School. Yeah, man, the band them deal with the situation a certain type of way. Now, it is said that no motive has yet been ascertained for that brutal slaying. And now, another picture of an ex-man known as Sean. The man them deal with him a certain type of way also. So them full up Sean with Khan, leaving him lifeless. This took place in a residential area in the Montego Bay space. And his blue Audi was also stolen. Now many of his friends and relatives are pointing fingers to the fact that a bad mind the youth and slap him away and stole his car. Well, from my understanding, there is way more to this story than what actually meets the eye. Because vehicles like Audis are not vehicles that are targeted by car thieves on a daily basis. They usually go for the more popular vehicles, the more common vehicles, as it is easier to sell scrap parts for those vehicles. Not so for an Audi. Now, many may run to say the obvious, bad mind, grudgeful, and all these things. But as promised, there is always more to this than what meets the eye. And on the Spot News Media will most definitely seek to understand the personalities of these two victims from Mobay St. James and seek to find out who and the why behind their brutal slaying. So stay tuned and stay close to On The Spot News Media, as I will most definitely bring you updates on these two slaughterings in subsequent newscast. So anyway, my peeps, remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned to On The Spot News Media as I continue to bring you fresh news and updates in subsequent newscast. On The Spot News Media. Yeah, man.